Kids, drop out of school, grab a guitar, buy a wrestling ring, play punk rock, and do pro wrestling. That's all you need in life.
I got like a blood stash going on. Is that pretty?
That looks pretty good. A little bit.
Got milk? No.
I think I've always just kind of liked it, but far back, even before I can honestly remember, I used to wrestle with my dad. It's kind of something that seemed so far out of reach because I knew I wasn't going to be 6'5" and I had a tiny frame. When I got close to 18, I found a school in Fresno where I was growing up, and the trainer there was a graduate from the Heart Dungeon, and I'd always been a Heart fan, so I was like, I'm going there. For me, it was always you wanted to be different, you wanted to be yourself. Well, to me, everybody else was drinking, smoking, doing drugs, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna stand out and be myself, is all it really was. And then I later learned on that they had kind of a punk rock scene that was called straight edge, and I kind of drawed into that because that's the way I lived my life without even knowing it. So it wasn't something I targeted to be straight edge. It was one of those things I just lived that way, and it made sense.
James, I want 5 push-ups, and then I want you to stop and rest for like 4 deep breaths. Go, James, so I can roll.
I'm a big fan of conditioning, and I put my students through the hardest training. I try to, you know what I mean? I want to break them down. I think that's different, is I'm not here to collect their money. We want the best students, period. We want the best wrestlers, period.
You don't want to wrap your legs. You just want to come up on a nice post, and then as you come down, just make sure your legs are kind of spread so they're not like this.
We have a responsibility as wrestlers to take care of each other. And if we get blown or tired 5 minutes into that match and can't perform our finish without hurting somebody, then we don't belong in this ring. It's just something I love. When you love something a whole bunch, it's easy to do even if you're not making money. Who wants to get old? You want to go through life and stay as young as possible and do the things you love and hope that people around me enjoy having me around.